Alright guys, welcome back. So it is time for a bit of music theory, okay? Some of you guys might know a bit about music theory, some of you might not. I remember when I was learning music DJing, well, I learned music before DJing, music theory, I hated it. So for that matter, we're going to make this super simple, okay? So as I mentioned earlier, songs have BPMs, which is beats per minute, which means how many times you hear the beat per minute. Makes sense, beat per minute, okay? So we're going to go into, what makes up beats. Then we're going to talk about what makes up bars and then phrases, so that when we go to mixing house music and other genres of music later in the course, but house music is next, you're going to have a really solid understanding. It's just going to make sense, okay? So yeah, as I said, beats per minute, how many beats, boom, boom, boom per minute, which is how fast the song plays. So the slower and the less amount of beats per minute, the slower the song. The more beats per minute, the faster. So if we've got 70 beats per minute, it's going to be like, let's say we've got double that, 140, it's going to be, okay? So the less beats per minute makes sense. It's the less amount of beats per minute, the slower the song. The higher the beats per minute, the faster the song, okay? So how we count beats and bars and what we call phrases, which makes up a song in music when we're DJing, is the majority, which is like 99% of the time, it's going to be 4 beats per bar, which means there's 4 beats per bar of music, okay? And then it means there's 4 bars of music per measure. Don't worry about that. Basically, how we're going to count it is it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 bar of music. 2, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 bars of music, okay? Every bar of music has 4 beats in it, okay? Now, when we're DJing, we need to count this because, as you're going to learn in house music will change every 16 bars. Or there might be some slight changes every 8 bars, which is half of 16, okay? So by the end of this video, you're going to have a clear understanding of what this stuff means, okay? So let me give you an example. And this is going to make sense more when we're mixing house music. That's why when I teach in person, I like to have the equipment, boom, 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 show you, get everyone up and get them mixing as quickly as possible to understand how simple this is. Because like, as soon as you know that, I've just got to count 16 bars, which is 16 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 16, 2, 3, 4, 17 is like the new phrase. That's when we drop the beat. Okay, so that's easier from my understanding of teaching to be able to show it than just talk about like we're doing now, okay? So when we're mixing music, when we mix from one song to the other in house music and in hip-hop, it's different. If you're into hip-hop music, you might know that you've got 16 bars. That's how many bars you're rapping for before the chorus, but it can be different. It can be 4 bars, 8 bars, 16 bars, okay, in R&B, hip-hop, and pop. That's why I teach house music first, because it's always going to be 16 bars, and once you know that, then it's going to be easier for you to do it in hip-hop. Make sense? Cool. So yeah, with DJing, you want to be able to count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, 13, 2, 3, 4, 14, 2, 3, 4, 15, 2, 3, 4, 16, 2, 3, 4, drop, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and then we slowly mix the next song in, okay? So when you're listening to music now, you might want to go get a piece of music and listen to it and count along with it. I recommend doing that. Usually I'd have people do it in the class and we're all listening, we all understand it. And it's just one of those things, it's easier just to listen and to do it as opposed to learning than doing, okay? That's why I encourage you, everything we do, go and practice straight away, because the longer you take to go and practicing, the more you're going to talk yourself out of doing this, okay? So go get a piece of music, listen to it, and hear the 1, 2, 3, 4, and count along to it. 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, and just count along with that until you start to, just become familiar, and you'll do it automatically. And what you'll find is eventually you'll just hear these changes, and you'll know, oh, there's a change, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll start to unconsciously just become really familiar with how music composition works and phrasing. Okay, so a beat is the a bar is 4 of the and a phrase in house music is going to be 16 bars. Okay, one beat, 2, 3, 4 equals 1 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 bars. Okay, and house music is going to be made up of 16 of those bars, and then it gives us 16 bars to mix in the next song and then mix out the old song. Okay, so that's why we're going to learn house music next, because it is the easiest way to learn how to your phrasing, your 16 bars, how to mix out. So when we get to hip hop, it is a bit of a different mixing style for some of it. You're going to have this strong foundation. It's just going to click and make sense. Okay, so that's music theory 101. Beats 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 1 bar. 1 bar is 4 of those beats, and we want to be counting the 16 bars. And I want you right now to go put on, if you've got a bit of house music or electro or even hip hop music, and just hear the beats in the bar and count along to it. Okay, so if it's hip hop, it might be 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's house music, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Because as I said, the higher the BPM, house music is a higher BPM than hip hop and R&B and pop usually. The higher amount of BPM, the faster the song is going to be. So hip hop and R&B is going to be slower, and your house music is going to be faster. Okay, so I'll let you go on, find some tracks, listen to them, and count through these tracks, and I'll see you in the next class where we start mixing them. Okay, we're going to be starting to mix some house music and get you on the way, so you can start playing some gigs. Yeah.